everyone, Eidkum Mubarak and welcome to a new episode with me. I'm Tara and I'm here with my friends Karam, Jafar and Malek. So hi Jafar, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm amazing. How's your Eid been going?
It's also been going amazing.
So today is your first day. Do you have any new feelings or something? Are you happy or how do you feel exactly?
I don't know, it feels like a new, it has a certain vibe associated with it.
Exactly.
You know, I go out and I see people all celebrating, and then I go to my, grandma's house and I get to eat a lot.
Yes, definitely. And you know the feeling that, khalas, we finished Ramadan and like now we can wake up and go drink water. That's my favorite feeling actually. And hi Karam, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
How's your Eid been going?
My Eid has been extravagant, I guess, to say the least. It was, it's very overwhelming, to be honest, because like trying to transition very quickly from Ramadan to Eid, like
True.
it's very hard to adapt to it. But I mean, everybody has fun doing that. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's a lot of fun to spend time with your family and wear your newest and the best clothes that you have on a special occasion and have fun with your friends.
I agree. I really agree with you. And Malek, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you, Tad?
I'm amazing. So, how's your first day of Eid been going? Did you do anything?
Yes, I did a lot. My first day of Eid was very good. I had a lot of fun. I passed by in the morning. First, me and my parents, we ate breakfast in the morning, which felt very weird because it's been a month since we've done that. So, like, I kind of got used to waking up very late and stuff. So then I ate breakfast with my parents, and then I went and we took my grandma and we went and we ate lunch outside.
Oh, that's amazing actually. So I actually wanted to hear, what are your traditions, you guys? So Jafar, maybe, do you have any certain traditions you do on Eid or something?
See, usually I don't handle the traditions, the traditional gatherings. I just show up to my grandma's house and I eat what's there. You know, I get to see everyone all dressed up, some people wearing the ras for fun. We just enjoy ourselves, having food and having what my grandma makes.
I mean, that's cool. And like, what about your ideas? Doesn't anyone here get ideas?
Everyone gets ideas.
No one mentioned that actually.
Some can argue that's the best part of Eid as well.
Exactly,
Definitely.
food and the ideas.
Yes, definitely. And Karam, how's your Eid been going? Any traditions you have? Maybe
Well,
something
I
different?
mean, yeah, actually, we have this very nice tradition where on the first day of Eid, we go and gather with our family and have dinner together. And that's the time usually where we share the ideas and we all get money and everybody's happy.
I'm
Take
sure
a
your
lot
favorite
of
part.
pictures. Yeah, of course. I mean, what you wouldn't say no
Yeah.
to food and money. That's basically the dream of every child here.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's very fun because like many people do not actually end up gathering very often with their family or do something this special usually. So to have something sometime in the year to just look back and be thankful for the things that you have and have fun with your family is something that's just great for us.
Definitely, I agree. You know, I love how there are some similarities between how like our new modern traditions are like during Eid and how they used to be before, but there are so many other differences. And like I really wanted to mention this thing. My mom told me once that like back in the days, for example, during Eid, you should be really formal and like really like for example, guys aren't supposed to wear shorts because like they.
It's sort
It
of a
doesn't
sign
respect.
of disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously that also applies to girls, but it's
Yeah.
because I mean that's understandable. Let's be like if you are going out and you're wearing a short in front of adults, I feel like I would feel provoked by that because I mean I don't know, it's way too exposing and like you said, you're supposed to be very casual and formal. So usually pants and a very nice shirt would usually come out as a perfect fit for you.
Definitely, yeah, I agree. And you know, another thing I noticed is that back in the days, like the families like used to sit together and talk, children and adults and everyone. But like nowadays, if you would see them, basically kids would be on their iPads and like adults would be on their phones. What do you guys think about
Exactly. Like back in the day, adults and parents would let their little kids hug their grandpas, spend time with them. Now you'd see the father come in with a dishtasha, then you see the child come in with shorts, jeans and an iPad, and he keeps telling him, "Abud, خلاص, stop playing, go speak with your grandpa, speak with your friends, your cousins." So it is kind of sad that people are
Definitely, yeah.
being consumed by media.
I agree. I really agree. And like, what do you think, Malik?
My mom even told me this, like I, to be honest, I was first shook because I didn't know that it was like disrespectful if you wore shorts, especially for guys. I mean, for girls, of course, but like for guys, I didn't know this. But when my mom told me at first, like I didn't understand why. But then, like it took me time to like actually realize that it would be better wearing formal, especially since it's Eid and stuff. So like I don't know, like I at first I didn't really understand it, but now I do.
Definitely. So I hope you guys like enjoyed this, and now we're gonna go to a quick report, and then I'll be back with you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Eid. Right now I'm going to be talking to you more about the safety precautions and the safety equipment that you're supposed to wear whilst being in a pro karting race or just in a karting race. Now first of all, you're supposed to wear a vest that is supposed to protect your chest and your back from any sort of speed bumps that you can encounter. And you also have to wear this helmet so you can also protect your head, because in the case of you having an emergency brake and you hit your head on your steering wheel, that way it would stop you from getting any sort of concussion or just getting hurt. And as you know, there are many different age ranges when you come to go-karting, because not all children can drive the same cars as adults. So there are cars that have 270cc, which are basically for people with 16 years and older. And then there are cars that are less than that for people that are around 7 years old. These are the smallest cars. There's a car that can hold up to 2 people, where a small child would sit in the back and an older adult would drive it. And there is one more car for the teenage range, which is about like 11 to 12 years old. So that's most of the stuff about this lap. And actually the most interesting thing about it is that in front of the cart there is a number. And the way that this lap is designed, it actually it times every lap that you do. There's a sensor on the floor on the finish line, so whenever your cart crosses the finish line, it ticks it and it writes for you what your time is, and it tries to compare to you the best timings. It basically makes it a lot more competitive for you to find out with your friends who had the fastest time and who basically won the race. I hope you've all understood a little bit more about it, and I'll see you later.
Welcome back, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed the last report as much as we did. I absolutely loved it. And now back to what we were talking about how our Eid been going and what we've been doing. Actually, I and Karim visited this amazing place for go-karting and stuff, and I had so much fun. The experience was it was amazing actually. And I wanted to ask Karim, how was your experience?
Well, honestly, I really enjoyed my experience over there. It was something that I really liked, because I don't usually drive, and like, even though I consider myself like an adolescent, but I still never learned anything about driving or cars. And this was like a very nice learning experience for me. And you know, in the beginning, I tried to give an impression of me being a very slow driver, but as soon as I moved past the crew of the filming crew, I absolutely speeded through and I pressed on the gas pedal. And you know, actually, ironically, by accident, I was speeding around the corner and I ended up drifting and accidentally hitting one of my teammates, and I just kept going.
Yeah, you
as
did.
well. I never meant it, but it was, you know, some of the accidents that happened. So
Yeah.
it was something that I learned from as well.
You know, definitely my favorite part of the place is that it's like safe. So see, you actually hit us, but like thank God nothing happened to us, and hopefully nothing would happen. And like that's my favorite part of the thing is that you can go drive, you can go high with speed and everything, and hopefully it stays safe because like it was made for speed and stuff. And like I think so many people love speed and love going crazy in the speed and stuff. But like you should be careful because like on highways and like normal driving, you should really be careful and not really go crazy on speeds. But like when you go there, you can express like just do whatever you want as long because like it's basically just for fun. For me, actually, I really get scared. That's why I couldn't really go high in speeds. But I saw Karim; he was like going crazy. And like I wanted to ask Malik, you have some information to say?
To me, I like my dream is to drive, and I can't wait till I'm 18 to be able to drive. So I feel like something like this would be probably like one of my favorite or one of the best experiences because like I really want to drive so bad, like getting to go wherever I want and stuff. It's just amazing.
We should definitely thank the General Authority for Youth for doing this because like all of us have this dream of driving, and so finding this place in Kuwait, it's amazing so that all of us can try it in young ages and like just do whatever we want and like stay safe and be allowed to do this. It's actually amazing. What do you think, Jaffer?
Yeah, it is amazing. Obviously, as kids, we can't do much. We can't drive, we can't get credit cards. There are certain things we can't do. But then there are certain authorities, certain agencies that are built to please us and to give us certain experiences. Like with the, kart racing, it's kids can't drive, obviously, but when they go there, they have that experience of driving a car.
Definitely.
They can go at crazy speeds, although it's not recommended to go at top speed because personally, last time I went, go-kart racing, I went too fast, hit the edge, and got a seatbelt mark on my neck.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so even though it's about fun, you should probably still be safe.
Definitely, yeah. And like there are so many safety rules they actually told us about, and they gave us something to wear and stuff. So like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like the uniform is very important as well because if you're not having the uniform on, the chances of casualties are going to be a lot higher, and obviously nobody wants that when you're trying to go and have fun in a place where you can live your dream.
You know, something they told us is that kids from ages 5 to like 18 or more can actually drive, and that's something amazing. So just as you said, children can actually try go-karting even if they're young, and like they can just have the experience. So because like everyone wishes to drive, just like she wishes.
Yes, I was like you literally can't believe how bad I want to drive because like I don't know, I always look up to my mom and like my aunt and stuff because whenever like I want to go anywhere, they take me, but there are times where they're just busy. Now, like let's say I want ice cream, like there's no one to take me. So like I find that very offensive because I want to go and eat ice cream. So if I can drive, then I can go.
Hopefully there's going to come this day that you're going to be able to drive and go get yourself the ice cream you need. So yeah, basically I think like it's amazing, and I had so much fun. I really think everyone should go try it, especially now in Eid. It's an amazing experience to actually try, so that maybe if you don't know what to do, you could go with your family there and your friends maybe, and like it would be amazing. So where are some other places you guys go to during Eid?
So apart from that, there are many go-karting places, but that was probably one of the best because it was really large and it felt really professional.
Definitely.
So out of all of them, that place is probably one of the best.
Definitely. What do you think, Karim?
And I mean, another place that I usually enjoy going to in Eid is actually maybe trying bowling because when you have a big family around with you and you can start comparing scores to each other and start this little friendly competition or like, you know how you're always competitive with your nephews, your cousins.
True.
So it just, it makes this very fun and small competition between you guys, which can give you some bragging rights, but it's actually really fun, as well. It gives you satisfaction if you win.
Yeah, definitely. And like children and adults can play this game. It's like amazing. And what about you, Malik? Any places you go to during Eid?
To be honest, as Karim said, I love going. Like I personally, I love bowling, but at the same time, I don't know how to play. Like I've never gotten, like I've never striked. I've never done anything. Like one time I went out with my friends. They were all like, I think they got over like 60 or something, which is kind of low, but like because they don't play either. I got an 8, and like it was so bad. Like I swear to God, everyone started laughing at me, and I didn't want to play anymore. But I like personally, even if I'm not good at it, I personally love it. So like I always play it every year.
Yes, definitely, I agree. You know, you can practice. Hopefully, you'll
Yes.
get better like during
Yes.
the time. So, you guys, we're gonna go to a quick report, and then we'll be back with you. Hi everyone, happy Eid. I hope everyone's Eid has been going great as mine has been going. And today I'm here with my friend Yara. Hi Yara,
Hello,
how's your Eid been going?
my day's been going great. I'm really excited for today's episode because we're here in Kuwait Pro Kart and it seems really fun.
It definitely seems to be really fun as Pro Kart is one of Kuwait's General Authority of Youth projects, and it seems to be amazing as it's safe and fun at the same time for us to try something new and make sure we're going to stay safe, and I'm really excited to try it out.
Tala, did you know that it's 1,200 meters long and it's also suitable for from 5 years old to older?
Oh, that's really amazing actually. So like basically the whole family can come and enjoy because like since you're 5 years old you can come and try it, and it seems to be actually really fun. I think kids would love this because since we're young we're like, you know, wanting to go drive and try, you know, karting and such
Yeah.
stuff. So this is amazing, I think, because like the whole family can play, not just people who are like older than 12 and stuff. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
So guys, stay tuned with us and we'll see you later. Bye. Hi dear viewers, I hope you enjoyed the last report as much as I did. I actually loved it a lot. And now I want to really go back to what we were talking about before, the report, which are places we'd like to go during Eid. And Jafar went to the ice skating rink and I really loved the idea and I wanted him to tell us more about his experience.
So I've been ice skating before, but this time it felt very new, very fresh because I didn't go for a really, really long time, and I mean really long time. I remember a really long time ago I was in the ice hockey team, but after some time of not playing, not skating, I lost some of that ability. But then when I went to the place, I grasped it really quickly. You know, it's a fun experience, although you will fall a couple of times, just like my brother did. It's a really fun thing because once you understand how to ice skate, then you will be doing it and enjoying it a lot.
Definitely.
We saw figure skaters there and they were really professional. And although it's all about fun, there are sports and competitive aspects to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I think ice skating is an amazing place to go, especially now we're in summer, so it's pretty hot. So, you know, going ice skating and kind of changing, you know, the weather and stuff, I think it's an amazing idea. And like, you know, even kids can go there, so like the whole family can go and enjoy it, especially for kids they have these little penguins, I think,
Mhm.
and like I think it's an amazing thing. What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, I agree with you. But touching upon the kids thing, I think that they should usually be supervised by someone older so that we can make sure that nothing happens to them. Because you know how kids can always
Yeah,
be clumsy
definitely.
and fall down, and we just wouldn't want something really bad for them to happen on a day like Eid, where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a happy time.
Definitely.
But other than that, ice skating is actually really, really fun. And for me personally, I go to it from time to time. And every time that I come back, the first thing that I have to do is I'll grab on to the edges and I'll start trying to walk so I can get the hang of like skating on the ice. And then later on, I'll start like skating normally into the middle and stuff. So that's kind of something I can advise you guys to do, is try to skate on the sides and then go through to the middle.
Yeah, definitely, because you need to try to stay safe actually. And you know something, I went recently with my little sister ice skating. So basically at the beginning she was falling down. I told her "No, خلاص." She really wanted to stop, but then like she kind of tried to just continue, but then she had this little penguin thing she could hold, and then by time she started skating without the penguin thing, and she started skating better than me, and then she was going on speeds and stuff, and I'm like, Zina, be careful. Like, I think if you guys practice or try something, you're gonna be amazing in it. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Malik, have you ever been ice skating?
Before I was like my favorite, like one of my hobbies was ice skating. I used to go there with my friends like every weekend, and like I loved it so much. But then I stopped for like 2 years, and then after like this year, the beginning of this year, I went again. And at first, I'm gonna be honest, like I fell a couple of times, but then like I got used to it. As Jafar said, like when you like get the hang of it, then you're good. So I got the hang of it, and I was like, it's very, very fun, and I love going there with my friends.
Definitely, I agree. It's amazing, especially with friends. Even if family, if you have maybe cousins that are close to your age and stuff, and maybe if you got, I think that like going out with your family, if you guys aren't really close, and during Eid and going out to places and stuff, it may get you closer, and maybe you guys would get to know each other more if you were that close. Does anyone agree?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely a way to look at it as well. And actually, yeah, Eid is a very good time for you to get closer to your family, especially the ones where maybe you would like to get to know them and you just never had the opportunity to, or you would not have any conversation that would spark up. So being in Eid, everybody would be very happy. So conversations would be very easy to occur. And other than that, you would all be doing something together. So that would be your main topic.
Definitely. What do you think, Jafar?
I agree 100% because usually when you're just sitting in a house after food, you have the sofas to look at, maybe to talk about, but apart from that, you don't have much to say. You can talk about the weather, but after a few sentences, it's not that interesting. So when the family goes out for activities like ice skating, then that's when they get to enjoy themselves, share a few laughs together. Someone might fall, and it'll be funny to the rest. And that's when people start talking about their experience and really start bonding over the sport.
Definitely, yeah, that's amazing actually. And like, do you guys have other places you usually like to go on Eid, maybe for lunch, for dinner, maybe activities, anything else?
Well, personally for us, it's like a tradition where like in the morning we eat breakfast and then we go to my grandma's house. The entire family gathers up there, and then we decide on which restaurant we want to go eat in.
Ooh.
And then we go eat in that restaurant, like the entire family. And then we come back to my grandma's house, and like all like the people that like your relatives, but they're not they're not so close. Like they all come over and stuff. Like they say hi and stuff. And yeah.
That's amazing. And Karam, any different tradition?
Well, actually, for me, some people might find this a bit weird, but I actually really, really enjoy just absolutely having junk food on Eid because I feel like it's the perfect meal for me. It's like everybody's happy and we all like junk food. Let's be honest here.
True.
All these like very big franchises, we all like them. So it just completes my happiness. Where if I can eat something that I really enjoy. So I really like having junk food, and it's something not too expensive, and it's very, very fun. It gets the job done.
Yeah, true actually. So we're going to talk more about Eid and all of these stuff after the quick report. We're going to go check, and then we'll be back with you. Hi everyone! Today's experience was definitely amazing and I advise everyone to come and try it. I had so much fun here, especially that I think everyone's dream is to drive a car and try driving it. And here you can drive the car as fast as you can and hopefully you'll stay safe as long as you know what are the precautions and knowing when you have to use the brake and the fuel and everything. And I advise you guys to come try it because it's definitely amazing and I'm sure you guys are going to have fun. One more advice I wanted to give you guys that you guys, speed is fun, I know, but you should know the precautions and just try to keep safe as much as you can and try not to text while driving.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. I'll see you in the next episode. Eidkum Mubarak. Bye.
Bye bye. Welcome back, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed the rest report as much as we all did. I actually loved it so much. And I really want to go back to what we were talking about before the report, which was places we'd like to go to during Eid. And I wanted to mention something, I just realized something. So basically, nowadays, so many people like to go maybe to Shahid Park and have a walk, maybe have lunch or dinner there, because there are so many restaurants and stuff. But back in the days, they used to do a really similar thing. They would basically go to the park and because back in the days there weren't these fancy restaurants there and stuff, so basically they would have a picnic there and during Eid actually maybe they would have lunch or dinner or whatever there, and the kids would go play in the open air and in these games, swings and slides, and I think that's an amazing thing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you because it's also something that some people might call aesthetic now because not only aesthetic, it's also very wholesome as well because it's like having picnic on the sunset, which is the perfect scene, which is always pictured by movies and shown to you. And I mean, it is actually as good as you expected. It's very fun. It's very nice. It's heartwarming. It's a very nice experience. And I actually advise any of you to try it with either your friends or your family, because it's definitely something that you're going to enjoy with, and you're going to have a lot of fun eating the food and just laughing around with each other.
Definitely. What do you think? Jafar, what do you think?
So it's really enjoyable, as Karam said.
Have you ever been on a picnic before?
Yes, I have, and what's really fun about it is that it's not like a restaurant where you have to do what they, eat what they have. You eat what you want.
Yeah,
you
basically,
go home,
definitely.
you cook your own food, you prepare your own snacks, and then you come to the picnic and you enjoy yourself with friends, with the view of the park and nature, and that's what's really special about it.
Some people actually call it a dish party, where everybody just brings their own dish from their home, and then they put it all together, and you have this huge feast where you have multicultural things, snacks, everything you want, it's all there. So they kind of call it like a dish party.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing thing to do, and I really advise everyone to try it because it seems to be fun actually. So we're going to talk more about some places to go to, but we're just going to go to a quick report and then we'll be back.
Welcome back, dear viewers, and Eid Mubarak. I hope you guys are having an amazing Eid Ramadan. And today we are in a place that you guys might want to visit. Now, obviously in Kuwait, we don't have a really cold climate. It's quite hot actually, especially in the summer. But that's why we have an ice rink here in Kuwait where you could have as much fun as you want skating in an ice rink. And we have a very professional skater and manager of a team, Leia. How are you doing, Leia?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm amazing. Thanks for asking. Now, look at the place. I saw some very professional people, some very interesting things. I saw children and older people And I was wondering, who is ice skating for? Who would enjoy ice skating the most?
Ice skating is actually for all ages. As long as they can stand on the ice, they can be trained. However, in our facility, we cater from the age of 4 years old until 13 years old for lessons, private lessons.
Oh, that's very interesting because obviously it takes some time for people to get used to skating. So taking private lessons is very important to understand how to skate. Now, about skating itself, how long do you think it would take for a beginner to become good at skating and comfortable skating?
It really depends on the skater. They have different timelines. The fastest is 3 months. Most of my skaters competed after 3 months of lessons, but some of them it could take 6 months to a year of training with me before they can join competitions. It depends. They have to take tests. I have to test them because we have levels. We have basic 1 to 5, and then we have freestyle 1 to 10. So
Wow.
it takes time for each level to pass.
But that's very interesting because 3 months is such a short time to then get to
Yes.
competitions and things. And that's very interesting because then that's when they become professional skaters. And about them, what exactly makes a professional? What makes a professional skater from just a hobby skater or just a casual skater?
As to me, I've competed and I've trained in many countries. I've competed in the US, in Asia, and for you to be a professional, you have to be trained by trained coaches as well. And then you have to compete and win medals so you can call yourself a professional.
Oh, that's
It
very
takes years. It takes years to accomplish that.
Wow, that's very interesting, and obviously it seems like you're really dedicated and you really wanted to become a professional with all the medals and everything. And that's really important for any sport, just working hard on something. At the beginning, you're not the best, but if you put in some work, you become, a great player. Now, there are many sports in the world, and ice skating to me feels like a very special one. Why is that? Why is that?
Well, ice skating is one of the hardest sports. First is it's like combining ballet and gymnastics and performing those things in a thin blade. And imagine doing it in a very slippery surface, which is the ice. So it takes a lot of coordinations. It takes all the parts of your body, all the parts of your muscles has to be working with coordination for you to be able to perform. It takes muscle memory.
Wow, I totally agree. It's one of those sports that really require you to be smart and know what you're doing. It's not something where you just play around and do whatever you want.
Yes.
It's about balancing, and that could take time to learn. So that's very interesting. I learned a lot from you, hearing about this.
I'm
I
glad.
used to play in an ice hockey team, and I really love this sport a lot. It's
That's good.
very different from other things.
I can see you were good. You should continue.
Thank you very much. Thank you again for your time. I enjoyed having this conversation with you. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again next time.
Thank you and Eid Mubarak.
Welcome back, dear viewers, and it's great to see you here again in a place that is very, very special to me, the ice skating ring in Kuwait. Personally, I was a player in the ice hockey team in Kuwait around 5 years ago, and it's a very special sport to me because it's very different from the rest. Obviously, it requires a certain environment, a certain climate. It's not something you could play on the beach because it requires ice and a cold, climate. So it's very important to me, and what makes it special is that it's not something for playing around with. It's something that requires balance, coordination, and just practice. Just like any other sport, you need to fail first time. When you first go in, for example, my brother, he first time he went in, he fell on his behind, then he fell on his head, and it was a catastrophe. He was scared of going and doing it again. But after putting in some effort, after trying a bit, you can always become a professional and great player in whatever sport you're doing. And ice skating is one of those things, because although it is mostly just playing around on the ice, there are many competitive things you can do with it, such as ice hockey and dance and ballet and all sorts of fancy arts. That's why it's a very special thing, because imagine you're balancing yourself on two blades and performing all sorts of crazy tricks, all sorts of things, and winning medals for it. That's why it's a pretty intriguing thing to see that they had the ability to make such a wonderful art out of basic things. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two about ice skating, and I hope to see you guys again next time.
Eid Mubarak. My name is Zahra Al-Baghli and I'm 14 years old. I started figure skating when I was 11 in June 2016. I was a TV interviewer in Lulu's Friends, and I went to talk to the coach. I saw her skating and I fell in love with the way she was skating. So I figured maybe I should enroll. As soon as I enrolled, I was in level 1 and I fell in love with the sport. Now we reached freestyle 3 and I've won many golds, silvers and bronzes in the past competitions, like the most recent competition. I won 3 golds and 1 silver. It was in the skate Asia 2019. That's how I fell in love with the sport. I'm now in Promenade Ice Team Kuwait.
Eid Mubarak. My name is Nura Qutaina. I'm in the Promenade Ice figure skating team. I started skating at the age of 3, but I haven't gotten into figure skating until the age of 13. I've skated for 3 years now. I've been in Abu Dhabi skating competition, and I've won a lot of golds and a lot of silvers and bronzes. I would like to thank Coach Leah for letting me perform and do a lot of jumps and new spins, and I hope to reach higher level in the future. Thank you.
My name is Lara Al-Barak. I was skating since I was 4. Skating is like my family. I really enjoyed it, and I've been to 3 competitions. And when I'm older, I want to represent Kuwait in the Olympians.
Hi, I'm Lara, and I'm currently 12 years old. I've been skating in the Promenade Ice team ever since I was 8 years old. It was never really my intention to join this team or to figure skate. It was thanks to my coach Leah that I managed to become part of this family, and I'm very grateful for what the team has done for me. In my first competition, it was the most terrifying and best experience of my life because it helped me to open up more and helped me to build up my courage more. I'm excited for my next competition and for the years to come. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shahad and I'm currently 17 years old. I've been skating ever since I was 6 years old, and I've been part of this family for the past 4 years. Figure skating has done so much for me in terms of my confidence. 5 years back, I would have never dreamt of performing in front of a whole audience and 4 coaches. But when I was offered to go to my very first competition, I was terrified. But it turned out to be one of the best experiences of my life. And now I look forward to every single competition. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ariana Javeri. I've been skating since I was 4 years old. Happy Eid. I'm 5 years old. I love skating.
Hello, my name is Salma. I'm 10 years old. I've been ice skating since 2017. Eid Mubarak.
Hi, my name is Dalal Badr. I'm 13 years old and I'm part of this amazing team. I've been figure skating for almost 2 years now. I've been skating since I was 11 and I've developed a passion for it ever since. I come to skate almost every day and it's become a part of my routine now and I really like it. And yeah, Eid Mubarak.
Hi, I'm Mehak Taj and I have been skating with this team for 3 years now. I started skating when I was younger back in Canada, and when I moved to Kuwait, I got this opportunity to skate with this wonderful team and I took it, I accepted it, and it was probably the best choice I've ever made. I have had amazing experiences and I've become part of a family. I've been going to competitions ever since the first one this team has gone to, and it's nerve-wracking yet amazing. The thrill of being on the ice, it's truly a passion of mine now, and I don't think I can ever let go of it.
Hi, my name is Kia Leonard and I'm 13 years old and I skated for 4 years and 1 year for this team. This year I competed with this team in Abu Dhabi, and I'm really happy about that.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm 6.5. I love skating. I've been skating for 2 years. I went to Abu Dhabi to have a competition. Eid Mubarak.
Wow, that was truly an amazing experience. I enjoyed it a lot. It was quite nostalgic to go back to a sport that I played a really long time ago. And I hope you guys learned a couple of things from the interview and from the introduction about how ice skating is probably one of my favorite sports. How it's quite special and quite unique because unlike other sports that require balls, it's all about you and yourself. It's a solo sport that you can enjoy with yourself, go anytime you want, and enjoy, just have fun for hours and hours. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you were interested, and I hope to see you guys again another time.
Welcome back, dear viewers. I hope you loved the last report as much as we did. And now, unfortunately, we've reached the end of the episode. But before I end, I want to have some last words from my friends today. So, Jafar, do you have any last words to our viewers?
All I want to say is that I hope you guys enjoy your Eid as much as we obviously did. It's a very special time, very special period, and I think that there are many things you can do, many things you can enjoy. And I hope you do go around and see the amazing places in Kuwait.
Thank you so much. And what about you, Karim? Any last words to our viewers?
I would like to advise you guys to make sure that you get out of your comfort zone this Eid and try something new, try a new experience, and you never know what might happen. You might find a new hobby, you might find a new interest, and it's always important to leave your comfort zone to try something that would possibly revolutionize your lifestyle.
Definitely, I agree. And Malak, any last words?
For me, I totally agree with Karam. You should do what you love, and it doesn't matter, if anyone likes it or not. Just do what you want, and I hope you all have an amazing Eid, and I really hope that you have fun. And yeah.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much, guys, for being with us. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and stay tuned with us for the next 2 days of Eid. We're also going to be with you, and we're going to share with you how our Eid's been going. And yeah, I hope your Eid's been amazing as much as ours has been, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.